and Frey had come from Michigan and formed Long Branch Penny Whistle. They had met in 1970 at the Troubadour in Los Angeles and became acquainted through their mutual record label. Amos Records, Randy Meisner, who had been working with Ricky Nelson's backup band, the Stone Canyon Band, and Bernie Linden, a veteran of the Flying Burrito Brothers, also later joined the incredible Linda Ronstadt's group of performers for her summer tour promoting her killer album, Silk Purse. While on tour with Linda Ronstadt, Frey and Henley decided to form a band together and informed Ronstadt of their intention. Ronstadt suggested Linden for the band and arranged for Linden to play for her so Frey and Henley could approach him. They also pitched the idea to Meisner and brought him on board. The four played live together behind Linda Ronstadt only one time. Free t-shirt from my store, who can tell me where that was?
It was at Disneyland.
Disneyland, who said it? You? You're at Disneyland. They played in Disneyland. That was their first gig together in 1971. As they formed, they went to Aspen, Colorado to develop as a band. Having not settled on a band name yet, the performers first showed in October of 1971 under the name of Teen King and the Emergencies at a club called the Galley in Aspen. Don Felder credited Linden with originating the name of the Eagles for the band during a peyote or tequila-influenced group outing in the Mojave Desert. When he recalled reading about the Hopis' reverence for the eagle. Accounts, however, vary, and J.D. Souther suggested that the idea came from Frey, who shouted "Eagles" when he saw eagles flying above. Steve Martin, a friend of the band from their early days at the Troubadour, recounts in his autobiography that he suggested that they should refer to the Eagles. But Frey insisted that the group name simply be Eagles. Giffen and partner Elliot Roberts initially managed the band. They were later replaced by Irvin Azoff while the Eagles were recording their third album. The group's debut album was recorded in England in February of 1972 with producer Glenn Johns. Johns was impressed with the harmony singing of the band. He had been credited with the sharing of the band, the country rock band, and those high-flying harmonies. Released on June 1st, 1972, Eagles was a breakthrough success, yielding 3 top 40 songs, the first single and lead track, Take It Easy. Was a song written by Frey with his then neighbor and fellow country folk rocker Jackson Browne. Browne had written the first verse in the song but got stalled halfway through the verse and the line. And on the line, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Frey completed the verse with "It's a Girl, My Lord" in a flatbed Ford, and the rest is Winslow history. The song reached number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 and propelled the Eagles to stardom when they put Arizona on the map. The single was followed by the bluesy Witchy Woman and the soft country ballad Peaceful Easy Feeling, charting at number 9 and number 2 respectively. The band produced 7 incredible albums, had 22 chart-topping hits, 5 number 1 hits to include Heartache Tonight, Hotel California, One of These Nights, Best of My Love, and New Kid in Town. Original members in 72 were Glenn Frey, Don Henley, Bernie Linden, and Randy Meisner. Don Felder joined the group in 74 and replaced Linden in 75. Joe Walsh, very cool, joined the Eagles in 75 and replaced Felder. In 77, the incredible, and a friend of ours, Timothy B. Schmidt, with his angelic high harmonies, vocals, and smooth bass runs, replaced Randy Meisner. Frey, Henley, Walsh, and Smith went on to the Eagles supergroup through the 80s. They regrouped in 94 until Glenn's untimely death this past January. Glenn Frey was born November 6, 1948 in Detroit, Michigan. Growing up in Royal Oak, Michigan, he studied piano at age 5, later switched to guitar. He became one of the 1960s Detroit rock scene and moved to LA at 18, met Jackson Browne and Don Henley, and the rest is true American rock and roll history. In their years together, the Eagles have won 6 Grammy Awards. In 1975, Best Pop Vocal Performance for a group or duo, it was Lion Eyes. In 1977, Record of the Year, Hotel California. In 1977, Best Arrangement for Vocals, New Kid in Town. 1979, Best Rock Vocal Performance by a Duo or Group with Heartache Tonight. In 2008, Best Country Performance by a Duo or Group with How Long. And in 2009, Best Pop Instrumental Performance, I Dreamed There Was No War. The group was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1998. In December of '99, the Recording Industry of American Honors grouped with the best-selling album of the century, their greatest hits from 71 to 75. The Eagles were inducted into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame in 2001. The group ranked number 34 on the Country Music Television's 40th Greatest Men of Country Music in 2003. The group was chosen for the 2015 Kennedy Center Honors to be held December 6th of that year, but postponed the award for the year because of Glenn Frey's poor health. Frey died a month later on January 18th, 2016 at the age of 67. On January 18th, I was sitting in front of my computer and I saw it go across my headline. And you know, we've been doing this for 20 years and my heart just sank. So I started searching the internet and I'm reading and I'm finding out, okay, this is true. I was just reaching for the phone and the phone rang and Diane Patterson called. Diane, are you down here? Diane she started the original Route 66 Take It Easy store up there back in the early 90s. She was a real visionary as well. And her sister Janice was on the part. So we got together and I told her, what do you want to do? And she says, well, I said, let's grab some flowers and a candle and a couple bottles of wine and go cry on the corner. And we did exactly that. So after we took a few pictures, had a couple of glasses of wine, I started drunk texting every news station that I ever met in my life. No! Hey, let's just tell it like it is, right? So the next day, you know, this thing has gone viral. It's all over the world that we have a memorial going on. And since January, the city of Winslow has been blessed by you guys. And we can't tell you how much we appreciate it. Yeah.